Hello and welcome to another afternoon of Ascension Football here at the Police Barracks. We have Police FC versus Moruga FC in this Sunday afternoon Ascension tournament clash. We want to introduce right now my co-commentator. His name is Ian Wason, as usual. Ian?
Hi, good afternoon, Jovan. It's a good evening here, a good Sunday evening. The crowd is coming in slowly as we are about to see Police, who are currently fourth on the table, take on bottom place Moruga.
And now we'll head right into the highlights from yesterday's doubleheader at the Arima Velodrome. We had two very exciting matches there at the Velodrome. First one is between Central Soccer World and Westford. Here we see the early yellow card. So Central Soccer World's first good attempt. Another yellow card shared. The referee was made to use his keen eyes there in that decision as the keeper came out of his area but kept the ball in. There was the opening goal, a very classy finish from the Westford goalkeeper. Goal scorer. Should have been a second. And then we had the second game where Rion Moore opened the scoring for Defence Force. Very good strike. That match against Central FC Sharks. Moore again factoring and setting up Jamil Boatswain for the second. And what was a very good afternoon for the national winger. Boatswain taking the kudos. Moore again scoring his second from the free kick, from the corner, all alone to knock in that one, which is number 3. Central never gave up, to their credit, throughout this match, despite being overwhelmed by their peers from Defence Force. Just couldn't find that telling touch in the final third. That ball from a Mario Boat going well wide. Keishon St. Rose also had a couple of good looks, but he couldn't find the back of the net. But one man who could, you'll see him there just now. It's another good attempt. Good save there by Katibi for Central. Then Rion Moore completing the hat-trick. A wonderful way. That's great highlights there from last evening. And as we see the table.
And we see the table with the win yesterday, Defence Force move up to third, but Police can overtake Defence Force, as we can see Police on 9 points, and they can leapfrog Defence Force and go to 12 and join Canupe FC on 12 points. And Moruga, if Moruga would get the win today, they will leapfrog Central FC and join AC Port of Spain on 3 points. So it's all to play for in this game. Moruga have the opportunity to come off the bottom of the table. They are currently table proppers, and Police can overtake fellow law enforcers, Defence Force. So let's look at how they would line up today. And let's look at Moruga with some changes. Of course, Kadim Duncan keeping his place as a starting goalkeeper in the absence of Turner, who I was told wasn't even supposed to be a starting goalkeeper this year. So we'll look out to see him coming up in this tournament, later in the tournament, in his usual number 9 role. So let's look at Ryan King Allen, who will continue to start. He has had a good season so far. Ephraim Brown, Atiba Charles, Jasnil Dunton, Makanaki Rivers, Akini La Road, Tyrese Reefer, Carl Spencer, Tigana Sparks, and Keon LaRoad. That's the starting lineup for Moruga FC. And I understand there are some changes for Police in their starting lineup, as we are seeing a new man in goal, Raheem Lee, and he will give usual goalkeeper, national goalkeeper, Adrian Fonset, a little rest. Now to look at the remaining 10 players: Rakeem KB, Jabari Mitchell, the captain Kareem Freitas, who will continue to wear the number 10, Aaron Kennedy, Salim Henry, Gideon Gabriel, Kadeem Hutchinson, Cameron Purcell, Makil Gordon, and Simeon Bailey. So no starting positions for the likes of, well, of course we mentioned the goalkeeper, but also there is no Adrian, well, of course we mentioned Adrian Fonset, but there is no Gabriel Nanton in the starting lineup today. And of course he would have been a good player who would have had some good games early in the tournament.
Yeah, and really exciting afternoon here. Looking forward to some good action between one of the top teams in the league and Police, and one of the teams that are yet to make their mark on this league table, Moruga FC, still looking very enthusiastic in their colorful fluorescent kits this afternoon. What do you think you're going to see? What kind of match do you think we're going to see this afternoon here?
Well, in my conversation with the coach, Desmond Bailey, he did give me the assurance that they are going to have a good game, because every game they would have played so far, they would have learned lessons, valuable lessons. And of course, if you look at the lineup, there are some changes. Of course, we are not seeing the Jeremiah Curvel, who is usually the starting number 9. So he has been replaced. We are seeing Keon LaRoad will hold the number 9 jersey. We have seen some different players coming in as the games go along, and of course we can see that every week Moruga is getting better.
Yeah, and as we look at the referees making their final checks, the man in the middle today is Nikolai Nyron. Johan Corneli is the assistant referee 1. Assistant referee 2 is Roshan Baliram, and Joel Cox is the 4th.
As we get ready for game number 2, Moruga FC versus.
So as we wait for kickoff, the Police captain Kareem Freitas will begin proceedings, and we're off. Of course, Police showing that they can impose their will on this pitch. It's their home ground, they're very familiar. They pressed Canupia into several mistakes, and the two teams met here 2 weeks ago. So we'll be looking out for that, as well as looking for Moruga to spring a surprise as they continue to grow from strength to strength in this Ascension League. There's that press we spoke about, and Police may have their first opportunity, but it's well defended by Moruga FC on that left-hand side of their defense. Jabari Mitchell, who has provided some assist from the dead ball, the corners especially. Very good delivery a couple occasions from the other side. This pitch. Game's first corner comes in. It's not dealt with. Still bubbling around in the area. Moruga struggling. It's Freitas having a swing at it. In the end, that shot by Kadeem Hutchinson was blocked. It's the second corner of the match. Just the second minute.
So Police showing their intentions early. 2 corners inside the first 2 minutes of the game. They had an opening, a chance, but some gutsy defending from Moruga ensures that it's still a goalless game. They don't want a repeat of what happened to Central FC yesterday evening.
No, they do not. Central FC, of course, going down by 3 goals within the space of the first 10 minutes of that match against Defence Force. Moruga can also be accused of having a leaky defense, but they don't want to live up to that reputation in this match.
But even in Central FC's game yesterday, where they conceded 3 in the first 10 minutes, I was talking to Defence Force coach St. Charles after the game, and he said that he was impressed by the way Central FC continued to play their game. They were not flustered. They created openings. They had chances to score on Defence Force. At one time, the score could have been 3-2. So he was impressed by that, and he would love to see them grow as a team and just get better during even this tournament.
Yeah, I guess that's the goal for most of these teams, especially teams like Central and Moruga, who have very young squads, to get their players acclimatized to football at this kind of level and to continue to grow from strength to strength. So it was encouraging to see that, and we can hope to see the same from Moruga today, really keeping their heads in the game, continuing to play their football, even against what may well prove to be very tough opposition and tough opposition here at the St. James Barracks.
In the meantime, Moruga, who would want to get acquainted with these teams because they themselves would want to play in the top level football in the Pro League in the near future. So, of course, they want to start to see some improvements, and they are seeing improvements. As we see Police with another attack looking for Freitas. Freitas just couldn't save the ball. So it will be a goal kick for Moruga.
Yeah, and Moruga in these early stages really need to show some discipline when it comes to keeping their line. There we see the defender on the far side putting his hand up for an offside, where if you looked across the line you could have seen there was a player putting the Police attacker on. Here come Moruga again being pressed very hard. They don't have any time in their own half even. The pressure there from Michael Gordon. Player on the pitch. It's the number 14 for Moruga, Ephraim Brown. Referee Nyron just escorting him off. Husel is down the line. Kennedy, his cross goes askew. It's recovered by Moruga and then recovered by Mitchell. Back and forward. Moruga come away with it. It's an ill-advised pass. He had the whole line there. Atiba Charles, he should have made more use of it. Put his head down. Maybe looked for more positive forward pass. It's Kennedy showing his defender a clean pair of heels. It's Freitas looking for room to shoot. He eventually decides to put it right wing. Crosses in. It's well cleared by Moruga. Kadeem Hutchinson there with the cross. How do you feel about Police's approach so far in these first 5-6 minutes of the match at the Barracks?
Well, as we are looking at the Trinidad Police Service Steel Orchestra, I can tell you that police like the Steel Orchestra. They are playing their tune, they are playing their music, they are coming unrelenting to Moruga. Already got 2 corners early in the first 2 minutes of the game, and Moruga have been made to do a lot of defending. And now the young 18-year-old goalkeeper Kaden Duncan would want to restart things for Moruga.
They don't look too flustered, I'd have to say, Ian. They don't look, while they are losing the ball in key areas and dangerous areas. They don't look too flustered by the police press just yet. Time will tell.
No, they are not, and that's what they have to continue doing, continue playing their game. They have been training for the past week, looking forward to this game, so they want to play their game like Central FC last evening and not even a team that may be more experienced to let them dictate.
This corner is taken short very quickly. It's missed there by Hutchinson at the top of the box. Blocked and over bar by Michael Gordon. That has to be the first real chance of this match. There we see Duncan counting his lucky stars. First opportunity of the match here. You can see it. Bit of ping pong. Simeon Bailey. Shot getting blocked there, and then Gordon over bar from point blank range.
Yes, Gordon should have done much better than that. There is no excuse for not missing that. No excuse at all for not scoring that.
Ruger across the half line. Look to form their first attack. This is good play down the left-hand side. Ball cut back in. Oh, that's a great saving tackle there from Aaron Kennedy.
And that was an opportunity for Tiba Charles to put Moruga in front, and a brilliant save.
Yeah, really encouraging football here. Good cut back in a very good area. Charles just getting blocked there. You can see the agony on his teammate's face in his expression. Hand on head. They know that chances could be at a premium, and that was a very important one. Very good corner as well. But it's Police who will come away with the ball on their left hand side with Gordon. Gordon inside for Kennedy. Simeon Bailey just losing out there. Gordon will take the throw. Back to Kennedy. So all the way around to Raheem KB. Police just taking their time now with the ball. Simeon Bailey switches it across to Aaron Kennedy again. Kennedy back into the defense. That is Cameron Purcell. Good feet to escape from Salim Henry. Purcell crossfield to KB. Good interplay there. Good winning by the number 21 from Moruga. That's Rivers. Kian LaRode, the player on the pitch, about to get some treatment from the medical staff. th minute, and both sides are equal on chances. Police are ahead on corners. It's 2-1 on corners. Could this be the kind of match that Moruga expected to be playing all tournament long, Ian?
Yes, of course, and they have a good quality team with good quality players in the lineup, with experienced players who would have won silverware with their respective schools. So it's a good team. As we look at four of the players, see Atiba Charles, who had a brilliant effort that was cleared by the defender Kennedy. We're seeing some of the spectators who are enjoying the early proceedings in this game. As we look at a throw from Moruga, who are starting to get more into the game and settling more as they would have withstood the early police pressure. As we see Kennedy on the left. Police would have made some changes in their starting lineup.
Still have a very quality side. Here's Mitchell seeking out his captain there. Sorry, that is the number 55, Gordon. Kennedy over to Bailey. All the way back to KB. This is Purcell. It's a foul by Akini LaRode, one of the LaRode brothers on the pitch for Moruga. The dead ball specialist, today's dead ball specialist, with one or two of his competing kickers on the bench today. Looks to be Jabari Mitchell. Seems to be backing himself from this range.
Jabari Mitchell, who would have got a red card rescinded a couple of weeks ago when he got the red card against T&T FC in that 2-1 win, did play against Westford last week after a protest. No protest in this game. We will have this corner that Kadim Duncan would be keeping a keen eye on. Freitas is also there, but it looks like Mitchell will indeed take this one. Didn't get the curl that he would have wanted, and it will go for a goal kick for Moruga FC. Not happy with his effort there.
It's an early sub for Moruga. Jamali Barkley enters for Keon LaRode, who seems to have suffered an early injury. He's being treated on the Moruga bench to our left side.
I know no coaches will be happy to make a change so early. Effectively, he would only have 4 subs because he would have already used one after 14 minutes. So this is Jabari Mitchell making a charge forward, but he's greeted by one of the defenders, the captain.
Come away with it. So, very good slip ball, well slipped, but on the far side shows that he was too early on his run. Assistant referee putting his hand up there, his flag up to just call back Gordon's, what would have been Gordon's 15th, 16th minute strike. Early hard flutters there for the Moruga FC backline. Play from the Moruga midfield.
Cross coming in, but the goalkeeper does well. The ball came looping to him in the end. And here comes Police again. A turn from Gordon. Ghana Sparks marshalling his team at the back. Some timely tackles. Purcell spreading the ball across.
Ball back here with KB. Switches it back to Purcell. Moruga is sitting to a man, everyone behind the center circle, encamped in their own half. So police have them under siege at the moment. It's good recovery here from Allen. Nice outlet pass for Jamali, the sub. Barkley. Cameron Purcell is just too much centre back for him to handle. Simeon Bailey advancing downfield for police. KB over to Purcell. They switch places momentarily. The attack snuffed out by the Moruga defense. Here's Barkley. Excellent ball across field. It's just too long. Great idea to release Atiba Charles.
So Moruga continuing to create some chances on their own. As the game go along, they are starting to settle, play their game. Bailey and Kennedy connecting well. Gordon plays it across to Purcell. Purcell looking for some movement forward. Here comes Moruga as they win it back again. 90 minutes gone, Moruga nil, police nil. Moruga getting better and better as the weeks go along, saving that 11-2 loss to the leaders.
Moruga free kick taken by Tigana Sparks, the captain. His partner in defense, Jesneil Dunton, 6-footer, is in the box. He's obvious target, just eludes him. Ball back across, well claimed by the police number 2, Raheem Lee. Looks for a quick outlet pass to Kadeem Hutchinson. Well dealt with again by the Moruga defense. This is KB over to Purcell. Purcell a lot of time to weigh up his options. Goes back to KB. They both want to see more movement from the forward line. Moruga is doing well, playing 2 banks of 5. The forward just coming out into the center circle area to challenge Mitchell. Ball is back with Purcell. Purcell slips it. Again, well defended by the captain. Under pressure from these police attackers. Here's Atiba Charles. Just losing out to Aaron Kennedy. These defenders are all over the police, just like the police hope to be all over their opponents. Moruga can't seem to get the decision here as they try to come out from under the pressure, under the thumb of their hosts this afternoon. Purcell over to KB. KB will advance the ball on this occasion. Goes wide.
He got the ball stolen. And here comes Moruga. Looking impressive here, but some good defending in the end from KB. So Moruga will continue to attack the police area. A throw on the left side. Not much space to run from, no run-up available on that side or any side. But here comes the throw. And it's
appealing for a corner. The police are happy to play it short out of the back. There's Mitchell under pressure. Police getting a taste of their own medicine. It's good work by Rivers. It's Charles trying to break free. None of these calls seem to be going the Moruga way. They're doing well to keep their heads. Purcell again. Probably the player with most touches this afternoon so far. Him and KB at the defense. But here come the Moruga defenders. Slack football there, and the press may work this time. Here's Freitas spreading it for Mitchell. Mitchell is just foiled. Says illegally by Akini LaRoad. They'll only get a corner.
Jabari and the captain Freitas, he opted to spread it wider when he was in a better position. I think he should have gone for goal there. Opted to play wide. But let's see if he can pay off with this corner.
It's Mitchell again on the corner. Again coming to nothing for the police. Must have been Gordon at the far post. Duncan taking his time as Moruga continues to settle into this match. Had a couple great chances. Not looking too shabby this afternoon, are they?
And another effort. Moruga doing well to withstand the police storm, and they are creating a few chances of their own. He releases Barkley, but Barkley couldn't get it there before Purcell. As we look at the police service steel orchestra entertaining the crowd off the field, as their batches and their colleagues doing the entertaining on the field. I think the flag woman needs a bit more energy. Moruga with another throw, aimed at Barkley but well covered by KB. Another throw for Moruga. Look at some of the police supporters. They are playing at home, so the supporters would want them to feel like home.
We've heard some oohs and ahs so far, but no real noise from this crowd. As the rhythm section tries to get them a little more excited. And the sun comes out finally on a rainy afternoon here at the police barracks. This ball is across for Gordon.
In the end, an easy pickup for Duncan in the Moruga's goal.
Police playing some really small touches in these areas when they maybe should be a little more decisive. They don't want it to come back to bite them. Here's Barkley chasing down this ball, this clearance. He has it. Oh!
The goalkeeper comes out just in time.
That was a great opportunity for Barkley to just steal one in on the police. Here come Moruga again. Good numbers in attack.
He tried a spanner there. He tried a spanner there, but it ended up being a wrench.
Maybe he'll find something that works in his toolkit this afternoon.
But you're seeing Moruga attacking more. They're growing in confidence, and maybe police may live to rue that they didn't put away some of the efforts that they had. Here comes another chance.
Very smart ball there out of midfield. On this dogged Moruga side. Another whistle from the referee that they do not agree with. Free toss.
Cross coming in, but too strong for Gordon. And it's a goal kick. It's a goal kick for Moruga. 28 minutes gone. It's Police 0, Moruga 0. Police coming into this game confident. They are currently fourth on the table, 9 points from 3 wins. The only blemish so far is that loss against the leaders, La Hoquita Rangers. They got results against Deportivo, Cunupia and West Fort.
Last two coming back to back. That's a 2-1 and a 4-0 win over West Fort. 2-1 right here against Cunupia. Here comes Mitchell again. He had a hand in that Cunupia victory, setting up the opener.
And he was also sent off, but he got his red card overturned and he played in the West Fort game.
So some redemption there for Mitchell. Moruga hoping to redeem themselves against one of the teams of the tournament so far. Fourth in the league. Looking very organized. Good patience throughout the squad. It's Freitas picking it up again. Trying a different approach. Center forward. It's Mitchell's corner on the right side for the Police. Floating. Moruga slicing at it. It's a very smart ball for Barkley. He has options if he can see them. Still wins throw for his team. This is very sharp football from Moruga. Playing out of the pressure. Much improved Moruga side, must say today.
Very much improved. They're creating chances and causing some panics for Police and some gutsy defending. But here comes Police again with another attack.
There's Mitchell.
Shot coming in, but not directed. Easily dealt with by Moruga. Ball aimed for Barkley, but he couldn't win the foot race against KB.
Still good determination there from the forward. Was introduced a short while ago for the starting centre forward, Keon LaRode. Player there begging for a call. Kadeem Hutchinson not getting it from the referee. Police work to get it back. Here's Mitchell. Freitas. Free kick. Here we have the, looks to be the first Free kick on that side for police. Take it very quickly.
But too quickly for the referee's liking.
Doesn't get the approval of the man in the middle. He looks like he should be going up for some corners every now and again.
Of course.
It's Mitchell's free kick. Plays it for Freitas.
Well snatched up by the goalkeeper. And a good throw looking for Barkley, but only reaching. And a shot.
Oh,
well scored by Hutchinson. And finally the deadlock is broken. Hutchinson scores. He puts police 1-0 up in the 34th minute.
Yeah, looked to be coming for a little while now on either side of the pitch, but it's the police that get the opening goal. Kadeem Hutchinson. Just dropping his shoulder and finding that finest of touches off the first post. Duncan won't be too happy about that, getting beaten on the first stick. But it's 1-0 for police. Opening goal coming in the 33rd minute. It's the 4th minute, apologies. Moruga gets us restarted. Police coach Richard Hood to our right, bellowing at his players. He needs them to improve. He's not satisfied with this opening goal. He wants more.
We're still at the center for police. Henry, KB. The overlapping run from Mitchell. Mitchell looking for Freitas, but the goalkeeper would come out. A foul. And ball just given away. And here comes Gordon. The road would give up the corner. And if the scores would stay this way, police would go up to 12 points and third on the table behind Canupia, behind the Hocketa and Canupia.
There's still a lot of football to play this afternoon. As Moruga clears another corner. Backs to the wall job against these police attackers. Good footwork there to escape. Here's Barkley. The man in open space and just doesn't get the right contact to switch that ball over to Atiba Charles, who was streaking down the left wing. There's Mitchell coming back here the next way.
Giving up another corner, there was number 15, Kini LaRoad.
LaRoad actually got it off of Mitchell, so it's a goal kick.
Good work from him, actually.
Very never say die attitude from this Moruga side this afternoon. It's wonderful to see. The band plays what songs like Police FC, We Want a Goal.
mistake in the back, but just recover in time, but still need to defend. Mitchell with a shot. Mitchell scores. Police 2-0, and the mistake that was made by the number 21 Caden Makanaki Rivers allowed Police to get a goal through Mitchell. So Police 2-0.
Yeah, and that's what can happen. 38th minute of this match. Mitchell just too much time and space after the mistake. Couple bounces, beats Duncan down in that right corner of his goal. Just like that, Police are up 2-0.
And while the Police football team is doing well, I'm getting a score here from the cricket team in the North Zone, 40 overs. Police batting first scored 382 for 3. And Invincible are currently 95 for 7. So Police having a good day today.
Yeah, the Police Sports Club can be proud of the athletes. We saw the under-20s playing earlier when we came. Very vibrant sporting tradition in the police service.
Police in their innings got 121 from Imran Hussein, 80 from Darius Besai, 62 from Brian Yearwood. Nicholas Jagmohan scored 59. Mikhail Riley scored 37 not out. In fact, Imran Hussein was 121 not out. So a good game here for the Police cricket team. And now their football team are leading 2-0 over Moruga. A ball played for Barkley, Jamali Barkley, but a good covering from KB.
This is a Moruga penalty, looks like.
And a chance to pull one back. Who's the kicker? It looks like Ryan King Allen. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! He puts it wide. Very disappointing from Ryan King Allen. And Police dodged the bullet.
Yeah, looked very confident, did Allen. Just putting that ball wide. The keeper well beaten.
Good control from the number 35, Gordon. Gordon sees Kennedy. Back to Gordon. They're just exchanging touches and they win a throw. As Terry's Reefer came in here, and here comes Police again, looking for a third.
Allen recovering the ball.
Strong tackle. Here comes over the bar from Freitas.
Tackle's getting a little bit impatient from Moruga. Some frustration maybe seeping in as they head into 42nd minute.
And of course there, Ryan King Allen still angry with himself for missing that penalty. It could have easily been 2-1. The scoreline could have been reading, but that missed penalty.
So it's again, very confident run-up. Goal execution, failing him to
Goalkeeper went wrong direction.
It's got to hit. Here we see the medical team from Direct Action
Getting into the action directly.
to render some aid. Very well done. Very well done.
In the meantime, with 42 minutes gone, police are leading.
Incident for the injury. Both players receiving treatment in the center circle. Moruga player still on the pitch. Simeon Bailey's on his feet. He will limp off as is customary. Referee Nyron just checking his watch. It's the 44th minute of this first half. Police leading 2-0 in a match that Moruga feel they should have at least been just one goal behind. It's KB. This ball is forward. Dangerous area again for police, but well dealt by the Moruga defense. Puts it wide. Press again as King. Getting the foul. Still very full of running. Still sticking to his task well, despite the disappointment. Despite the letdown of missing that attempt from 12 yards.
And of course, that would do something to your confidence, but you need to stick with the task. It's only 2-0. It's not like they're in a position where they can't come back from. They have been getting some openings. He's entrusted now with this free kick. The head, it looks like something could have been happening, opening up there for them. And here comes Freitas for police on the right side. He has support in the center. Gordon, it's Mitchell. Who already scored one, a header, but cleared by the defender and captain, Tigana Sparks. Barry Mitchell with the corner.
As KB joins the attack. Another good-looking delivery from Mitchell. Allen chasing this one down. And referee calling time on this first half. It's Police FC 2, Moruga FC 0. And what hasn't been as one-sided a half as the scoreline suggests.
And of course, it could have been 2-1. They got a penalty, Moruga, but they were not able to convert that penalty. And so Police, their 2-0 lead, their 2-goal cushion remains intact, but it could have easily been 2-1. But Moruga are still in the game, still in a chance with this game. They've created their openings, not getting to convert their openings, but if they continue to perform and not let the Police this score line get them undaunted, so they would look to have a good session at half time in the locker room And the coaches would be encouraging them to continue to press, continue to play in the second half, continue to play your normal game, and so we'll see an exciting second half.
And we'll toss to a break. We'll be back with highlights from the first half, some interviews from the teams involved in this afternoon's match at the police barracks.
What is television? It seems like a simple question, but television means different things to different people. We in the Caribbean are a very unique people. That's why we need unique television. Welcome to M&E TV, where we showcase our lives in the Caribbean. M&E TV is about us, the special way we talk, the way we walk, dance, move. M&E TV is about me. It's about you. M&E TV is about our amazing Caribbean experience.
There's a taste in the air everywhere. Feel the vibe, cause it's something to share. Smooth, rich and creamy, you'll find it right here. Makes you smile, relax a while, it's fun and good cheer. Ooh, enjoy every scoop. Ooh, every taste will get you hooked. We have flavors that you love, a combination special. Come along, enjoy your treats. This is Uncle Pete's.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Help us tell your stories.
We all see the negatives happening here in Trinidad and Tobago
Let us begin the conversation.
with inspiring content.
Targeting change.
Inspire TT.
Be
Be
the
the change.
It's here at a newsstand near you. It's the Guardian Lucky Number Draw. Your daily chance to win $1,000 instantly when you purchase the Trinidad and Tobago Guardian. It's quick and easy for your chance to win. A unique number will be printed at the back of each Guardian newspaper daily. Purchase your Guardian newspaper, then join JW for the daily Guardian Lucky Number Draw, the winning number on just before the nightly news on CNC3. If the number drawn matches the unique number at the back of your Guardian newspaper, then $1,000 is yours. Just bring the winning Guardian newspaper and a picture ID to Guardian Media Limited. You have until 3 p.m. the following workday to claim your prize. It's the Guardian Lucky Number Draw. Your daily chance to win.
Welcome back. It's Police leading 2-0. They are leading Moruga 2-0 goals from Jabari Mitchell and Kadeem Hutchinson, the two goals giving them the 2-0 lead. So what we are going to do now is just to relive some of the moments of the first half, and of course we'll also see that missed penalty from Rian King Allen. So Police on the attack, they had a lot of the exchanges in the first portion of the game, where they won 2 corners inside the first 2 minutes, and of course Moruga had some answers on their own. Kadeem Duncan was made to make some
By Jabari Mitchell just going wide there.
Kadeem Duncan was called into action a few times in the Moruga goal. Here, a chance here where the goalkeeper for Police was forced, and now the chance from Hutchinson, and Hutchinson scored the opening goal for Police. shot off his left foot, beating the goalkeeper Duncan on the first post, on the near post, to give police finally breaking the deadlock. And a mistake that led to the second goal for Jabari Mitchell with that shot on the right foot. No chance for goalkeeper Kadim Duncan, giving police the home team a 2-0 lead. Now the foul by the goal scorer turned villain, giving away the penalty that Ryan King Allen, his opposite number 7, could not convert. Police leading 2-0.
And now we'll hear some thoughts from the players and officials from both teams this afternoon, Moruga FC and Police FC.
The game against Moruga today, they have 4 games, no wins, no draws, 4 losses. How is police is police overconfident against Moruga?
No, well, we would never be overconfident against Moruga. We'll treat it like any other game. Like if we play in our Rangers or we play in our Army. We train whole week this week to try not to go into this game too confident. So we're going to try to put on the ball, play as fast as possible, play what the coach wants us to do, and try to score as much goals as possible also.
So you're back here at the barracks. First couple of games, they played away from here. How does it feel to be playing in the barracks?
It's always a pleasure to be playing at home. I know we know this feel like the back of our hands. So what we're going to do, we know all the bad spots, all the good spots. So we're going to try to use it to our advantage and counteralize on it.
And of course, the last time police played here against, I think it was Canupia, a lot of the fans were here. It was the biggest crowd. How important is that?
Well, crowd is always a big part of football because it gives you inspiration to play more. So we really hope that the crowd could come out so that we could be inspired to even play more and score more goals.
All the best, man.
Thanks a lot.
So Mr. Desmond Darko Bailey, coming in today, Moruga, not the results that you would want, 4 losses from the 4 games, but what experience have the players gained in the last 4 games?
Okay, well, the experience is that playing is at this level, show up the players that they need to develop, they need to work on the physical, the technical ability of the game, and they need to work together as a team. This is a new team, 2 weeks before the tournament, and it's players from Moruga, Princeton, Rio Claro, Palo Seco, around South. So it takes a while to get the team together, but the good things about the team, as I was telling other guys, is that the team losing, but they're training more. The discipline there, the spirit there, and they even volunteer to come out on a Saturday night, whereby, fellas coming from work, and that give me real motivation, and it give the team more motivation to go forward. So going forward, I've seen that improvement in terms of the team want to play football. They appreciate being in this league, and that is a plus for the team.
Nice, man. But one of the standout players I would have seen in the first couple of games was the Turner, the goalkeeper. But I didn't see him last week, and I'm not seeing him today. Give me an update on him, please.
Okay, he got a finger fracture in training, so he's outside for now. But the next keeper now, well, this is St. Benedict's goalkeeper, but due to the COVID, he didn't get to play in the school league. But this is our next good young goalkeeper too. So it's an opportunity for the next keeper, And I'm being straight, Turner wasn't the first choice keeper. The first choice keeper already played with Club Sando in this under-20 league. And then his brother who come to train for me yesterday, with helmet, is the main goalkeeper plus Alexi Julian. So, but he's a very good striker. You'll be seeing him coming out from the next game to play as a striker or on the wing. He's a very good player outside.
We have a lot of surprises and a lot more to see from Moruga.
Yes, a big improvement, I assure you. As from today, you'll see a big improvement in the team and going forward, So the team is
it's not going to be a straightforward 3 points for police today.
No, that's the play. You understand?
Thanks a lot.
It'll be a good game today.
Thanks a lot and all the best.
Okay, thank you.
And some good insight from the captain of the Police FC and one of the coaches of the Moruga FC team. We're going for a break. When we come back, we'll have the second half of this match. It's 2-0 Police. against Moruga FC at the Police Barracks in the Ascension Tournament. See you soon.
This Easter, join us on CNC3 for What's Cooking Kids Edition Easter Treats. Tune in with the kids and take notes as we teach you to make some awesome Easter dishes. So log on every Monday and Wednesday at 8 p.m. for What's Cooking Kids Edition Easter Treats.
Are you at home feeling isolated? Don't worry, we will bring the world to you. The nation's first and leading newspaper, the Trinidad and Tobago Guardian, is extending a special home delivery for 30 days for just $99. Yes, for just $99, you can get the T&T Guardian newspaper, the fastest growing and most read newspaper, most credible and highest reader value, and voted tops for best publication by more readers than any other newspaper, delivered to your home. It's easy to subscribe to our home delivery. Simply call us now at 225-4465 extension 4274 and speak to one of our customer service representatives, and we will bring the world to you.
This Easter weekend, the Caribbean's top junior athletes converge on Kingston for the 2022 Carifta Games. Watch the best of youth track and field on CNC3, starting with the opening ceremony on Saturday 16th April from 4:30 p.m. Action goes all the way through to Monday 18th April. T&T's junior athletes versus the best in the region, live on CNC3 this Easter weekend.
There's a taste in the air everywhere. Feel the vibe, cause it's something to share. Smooth, rich and creamy, you'll find it right here. Makes you smile, relax a while, it's fun and good cheer. This is Uncle Pete's.
And welcome back to this match between Police FC and Moruga FC. Police FC will get us restarted. They attack the goal to the left of your picture. Police are going in the opposite direction. They will carry with them a 2-0 lead. We have another Moruga substitution. It's number 2.
Yes, so for Moruga, entering the game is Stephen Richardson, and he will be replacing Carl Spencer. So a tactical change by Moruga as they try to come back from 2 goals down. They had the opportunity to score on their own, but Ryan King Allen could not convert that penalty.
Yeah, and some really intelligent discussions among the Moruga players. They were acknowledging the speed of the police attack, their ability to switch the ball at a minute's notice. So they are wary of the threat. We'll be looking to improve on that first half performance, which was only lacking goals.
Knowing the threat, knowing being able to diagnose the threat is one thing, but seeing about it and there's a good tackle coming. Yeah, so knowing the threat, diagnosing the threat is one thing, but treating with it is another thing. Let's see how they are able to treat with it and see how they can be able to perform in a way that can get them back on level terms against police, because they have made some runs on their own, they have created some chances, some openings, but they just could not convert. So let's see how they can do so in the second half. King is T-Bud Charles finally but the referee would call back the play for an infringement, and Kidan Gabriel was fouled, and he will take the free kick himself. Bailey getting some support from Gabriel. Gabriel goes back to Purcell. Purcell trying the ball forward. Falling to Mitchell. Mitchell looking for Gordon. Gordon leaves it for the wide man, Kennedy. But here comes Moruga. Allen just losing out. Gordon was tracking back. Police would continue to maintain possession of the football. Purcell looking to the goal scorer. Wasn't able to save the ball. So Moruga would restart with the throw. That was an ambitious throw, trying to get that one orange shirt between 4 blue shirts.
And I think ambition is what's really needed. A bit of pragmatism has served them well in this first half. So some more ambitious football put them where they need to be in this match, you would think.
In the meantime, Kadim Duncan will get ready to take this goal kick. He already had to take the ball twice from the back of his goal. Barkley, who since he came on as an early substitute in the first half, did provide some spark and some energy for the Moruga team as they try to go forward again. There's some support wide. Now uses him. Tiba Charles making the run. But Hutchinson was able to come back. Gordon to Mitchell. Mitchell looking to send Freitas, but and here comes Freitas again. He goes back wide, and the referee's assistant flag remained down. But Freitas, the shot was wide, and Kadim Duncan was able to survive.
Yeah, we see soon enough why the referee's flag stayed down. Bit of a miscommunication there from the Moruga defense. This is a big long switch. Searching out.
And not even if Atiba Charles had the speed of Usain Bolt, he would have got that ball.
Good idea still from the midfield, the central midfield.
Purcell, I know that long ball was coming. Doing that all evening. This is Gordon, but he was well defended. Here comes Police, will take another try. They are leading 2-0 thanks to goals from Kadim Hutchinson and Jabari Mitchell. Speaking of Mitchell, here's Mitchell looking to turn on Tiba Charles. Hutchinson, Gabriel. Gabriel with a throw. Ian King Allen. Police getting the ball around quickly. A return ball for Mitchell, but hitting, just going wide, just couldn't get the ball inside as he hit the side netting with the back post, and going for another goal kick for Moruga. Hastily taken by Duncan. An infringement as Barkley went down. .51 minutes gone. It's Police still leading 2-0. Police looking for their third straight victory after that loss to La Hoquita. came back with a 2-1 win over Canupe and a 4-0 win over West Fort.
Yeah, they really responded well to that setback to their title aspirations. You see them attacking again here. Defender around to stop Aaron Kennedy. This is promising from Moruga. Very good touch from Atiba Charles. Looks to turn his man again. Does so. It's gone. Has some space. What will he do? Goes for that last post. It looked to be both a cross and a shot, but very enterprising play from Atiba Charles on this left-hand side.
Showing some skill here, but even when he was advancing forward, I wasn't seeing enough orange shirts in support.
Yeah, that may be his complaint. He couldn't pick out one of his teammates. It's a sea of blue in the police box. Two defensive midfielders falling back to provide coverage.
I'm trying to understand that free kick by the goalkeeper. It actually went onto a long circular road.
Tends to happen, and in a game like this where, all respect to both teams, one team may be relaxing. Could find them taking their feet off the gas a little bit. Not Moruga though, they need it.
This shot was way overly ambitious from their number 14.
Ephraim Brown. He didn't look too convinced himself, but it's good to get it on target. Good sighter for him. Here come Moruga again.
Only if Ryan King had got it on target with a penalty. But
that was the moment, I think, would define Moruga, the game that they're having so far. All the right signs, all the good opportunities, but just at the end, needing to find that.
The referee has his yellow card out. And Ryan King Allen.
Allen making amends, trying to make amends from his defensive midfield position for that miss. He's been throwing his frame, one of the smaller players on the pitch today, throwing his frame around, getting stuck into these police players, putting the fear of Moruga in their midfield.
So not only does he miss the penalty, he now goes into the referee's book. So he's not having an evening that he would have anticipated when he would have left Moruga earlier today.
But it can improve. There's still lots of football to play. It's only the 55th minute of this match.
And here comes Moruga again, and a good move from Rivers, winning the free kick in the process.
Yeah, Mitchell having to help with that double team. It's very strong running by Rivers. Now Moruga have an opportunity, similar range to where Police would have had their second free kick of the first half.
Now they have a free kick, they're going to get that ball in, but Police have more of the taller, they have more height. And I would love to see Sparks, who seems to be the tallest person for Moruga, getting in there. We saw a decent picture of some of the fans in the crowd.
Yes, Moruga trying to change their picture.
A four-man wall. Tried to go around the wall through the back door, but the back door was locked.
And a half-hearted appeal for a penalty as Police come the other way.
Seeing Gordon, but well marshaled by the two defenders at the back. And here comes Moruga. Atiba Charles calling for it. It does well, but here comes Gabriel. Gabriel to Hutchinson. Hutchinson looking for Freitas. Freitas back to Gordon, but well defended. Oh, well, almost well defended.
Yeah, just some desperate defending there to save the corner. Not working out for that player, Keeney Leroud. But it shows Good intent from this Moruga team to sacrifice for the team. Their bodies on the line to prepare another substitute right below us.
Jabari Mitchell will take this corner for Police, as we see some more Police supporters, some netballers supporting the Police football team. So, and a scramble and a free kick for Moruga.
It's like a proper rugby scrum there at the Moruga near post. Freitas involved, keeper involved.
So Police getting ready to make another substitute. As we look at this, the goalkeeper didn't make a clean pickup, and actually Freitas hit the bar.
Yeah, well seen by Freitas, crashing into the bar. That close range attempt, eventually cleared by the Moruga defense. Give it away again in front of their area. This is dangerous.
This is Ian King Allen. Allen looking for a T-Bot Charles. Charles tackled there by Gabriel. Gabriel would give up the throw. Ian King Allen. Gabriel going back to Purcell. Purcell with time and space. Long searching ball for Hutchinson. Hutchinson controls not too well, but it opens up for Henry. Moruga would take it out cleanly, but give it straight back to Police.
Anywhere will do.
KB does well to go back to his goalkeeper, Purcell, with time and space again. Another long ball from Purcell, but too long. Seen that Purcell has been trying the long ball whole evening.
Yeah, and it will give them an opportunity now, both teams.
Moruga is making a change now. Akini LaRoad is making way for
Yatam Henry, number 16.
And a double change because Police making a change. Hutchinson, the goal scorer, is coming off. And he's making way for Bailey, Tyrese Bailey. Just about an hour gone, 59 minutes to be exact. Police still leading 2-0 with goals from Hutchinson and Mitchell, both in the first half. Going back to his goalkeeper was KB.
Good pressing here from Moruga. Good energy from them. It's a nice ball out. Will they do with it now? It's a great attempt. Well saved there by Lee. Kept in the box.
Didn't picked up cleanly, and a second chance almost opened up for Moruga, but they were able to recover quickly.
Yeah, real dogged stuff here from Moruga. Giving Lee cause for concern.
Bailey and Freitas exchanging passes.
Just Bailey in the corner, looking for a way out.
Mitchell, Gabriel, back to Bailey. And well defended just in time by the captain, Sparks. Ian King Allen looking to free Jamali Barkley.
Doing so, that's a great ball for Barkley.
Oh my goodness. Couldn't find his foot there. And another opportunity, this time by Rifa Gonawai. A shot from distance. And oh my goodness, and they're trying, the shots are coming from all over now.
Yeah, and they have to dare to try, they have to look for those opportunities. They won't come to them, they won't get them easily. Police surely won't give them any gifts, do them any favors this afternoon.
And I am seeing where 2 shots came from distance and the goalkeeper, Raheem Lee, was not able to pick them up cleanly. So if Moruga would have picked up on that, I think we'll see more shots coming in.
I'm sure they're being encouraged by the bench to continue to try the keeper.
Remember, he's not the starting goalkeeper, who's usually the starting goalkeeper, national goalkeeper Adrian Fonsen, and along with another, a few of the other normal, usual starters, getting a bit of a rest, starting on the bench.
It's working out for them so far. They lead 2-0. But this Moruga side can't be counted out just yet. Good looking corner. Goes out for a goal kick.
I still would like to see Tigana Sparks go up for those corners. He certainly is one of the taller players from Moruga, and the forward players from Moruga are not the tallest players.
Yeah, Jasneel Dunton is one of Sparks' members of the back line, the left back. He looks to be the one who gets nominated to go up on those. Seems to outrank his captain, but here come police again.
Gordon getting the ball across.
Get that ball across, does Gordon.
But that first touch from Jabari Mitchell was way too strong. 63 minutes gone. Police still leading 2-0 with goals from Kadeem Hutchinson and Jabari Mitchell. That's like a WWE tackle there.
All within the laws of the game. The referee blowing his whistle, but nothing more. Play on, fair tackle, no harm, no foul.
He looked like John Cena there.
Now that was a John Cena tackle, if ever I saw one. Coming in from Rifa. Rifa the Reaper here. Leaving the police player prone, exactly underlying his head, resting on it like a pillow.
A tackle like the Grim Reaper.
Being encouraged to get off the ground. Reaper just coming in late. That eye for ball.
And because of the rain that we would have enjoyed earlier, given the moisture in the pitch, would give the players some encouragement for some skate tackles.
Yeah, for sure. It's more fun when the pitch is a bit waterlogged.
It's good to see KB back on his feet. He's walking gingerly off the pitch. As police get ready for another change. Christian Thomas is coming on, and he is making way for Thomas is Gordon. He will get into the action immediately, but he didn't get the ball from Simeon Bailey. Freitas controls.
Man known as Scooby incurring the referee's wrath for a two-footed tackle that didn't find its mark, but it's classified as dangerous play.
Freitas. Let's see what Freitas does. He's looking for Bailey, but he couldn't find Bailey. Atiba Charles, not much support, only one shoot, a second, a third shoot came into support, but gave police enough time to recover. Gabriel and here's Bailey. Now he uses Thomas to Bailey. Bailey doing well in the box.
Told to get up by the referee.
Went down there too easy.
See what he was looking for, but Bailey wouldn't get that. He's one of the fresher players. He should have stayed on his feet. Referee eagle-eyed. He doesn't have the support of VAR as other refs in other jurisdictions would. Doing well so far to keep this game under control.
This is Freitas to Thomas. Christian Thomas for police. Intercepted by Sparks. Bailey with some fancy footwork, but he won the free kick, fouled by Ryan King Allen. Simeon Bailey in a spot of bother. Very slow in getting up. He's back on his feet. Always good to see. We'll just walk it off a bit as Kennedy will get ready to take this free kick. Since Bailey came on, Tyrese Bailey has been all over the field. A collision. Seems to be grimacing in pain there. That looks like the number 18.
Tyrese Reefer. Started wide but was switched to the center of the park.
KB is also receiving some attention from his goalkeeper, but Reefer seems to got the worst of it. .69 minutes gone. It's police leading 2-0 with goals from Kadeem Hutchinson.
There we see it's a clash of heads, and that warrants the attention of both sets of medical staff.
And of course they may have to do the concussion test.
Raheem KB there clashing with Reefer. Good signs there from the police physio, having a laugh as KB gets back to his feet.
While KB is back on his feet, Reefer is still on the ground. He's sitting up now, which is a good sign, as we see some of the Moruga players getting some further instructions from their bench.
Instructions and hydration. It's been a tough second half for them. Police have stepped it up a bit.
And of course we see Reefer is back on his feet. He seems to be much better than he was a couple minutes ago. Police on their way to another 3 points. That would put them on 12 points and joint on 12 points with Canupia. But police will go actually third with a superior goal difference.
Police through Thomas on the right side. Good battling there by the Moruga left back. Just Neil Dunton. Kadeem Duncan lines up another goal kick.
In fact, if Police wins this game, they will remain third. They will go up to third because, in fact, Canopia have the better goal difference with their win yesterday.
Yeah, and I know that was one of Canopia's main concerns. Not just the 3 points, but getting the goals that would see them distinguish themselves in a very tight top 4, top 5 in the league. That's Dunton.
That top 5 seems to be the top 4, I would say. Rangers, Canopia, Police and Defence Force. Based on what we saw from Defence Force yesterday, they have finally catch their length. And of course, Police already beating one of the top 4 teams. They beat Canopia 2-1 2 weeks ago. They lost to Rangers, so they're yet to play Defence Force. Defence Force drew with Rangers. They haven't played Police and Canopia yet. And of course, Rangers drawing with Defence Force and beating Police. They haven't played Canopia yet either. So still a lot of football between these top 4 teams, already separating themselves from the rest of the pack.
Yeah, and Police would want to win that game match, grudge match, if you want to call it, between the servicemen. Freitas here trying to carve out another opportunity for them.
Gabriel trying to go through the legs of his man, but not in the mood for that today.
I mean, it's the right type of weather, but the wrong occasion. Police, meanwhile, continue to leather the Moruga goal. Jabari Mitchell fully involved. This is Christian Thomas, substitute. Ball is to Mitchell. Mitchell seeking out his captain, man known as Scooby. It's Freitas.
Time is running out for Moruga. 74 minutes gone. They are still trailing 2 goals to nil. It should have been 2-1.
Yeah, it hasn't been for want of trying. Moruga really given a good account of themselves this evening. I know a lot of score watchers who don't really look at the football that's being played would have counted them out, but when you look at this team, you can see the makings of future top footballers. Right guidance, right opportunities as well.
The way football is played now, because football has evolved over the years, we are seeing more wingers instead of right-sided midfielders or left-sided midfielders. We are not seeing much players looking to hit the crosses. We are seeing players looking to cut inside.
Yeah, I think they're looking for higher percentage passes now. Not putting it to chance, not risking losing possession. So the game has improved. It has gotten smarter. It has gotten more technical, more pragmatic in a lot of ways. Players won't take certain risks.
And with the wingers, you would have like the 3 forward players, the central striker, the 2 wingers, and because of the wingers, you would have coaches would look to employ the 3 central midfielders and the full-backs would do the overlapping. And in most cases, it's the full-backs who would provide the crosses.
Yeah, and we saw yesterday the front 3 for West Fort were all attacking midfielders. They didn't play with a forward. They didn't begin the game with a forward yesterday, so a lot of tinkermen have emerged in football. I think it's done wonders for changing the way that the game is played. It's done wonders for the way that players perceive their roles on the pitch.
So a change for Moruga. Rodney Young has replaced Jezreel Dunton. So another change for Moruga as they try to change the score. Ryan King Allen, who missed a penalty in the first half. The return ball going to, and this is a nice build-up, but a shot from Reefer just going wide after exchanging passes with
Atiba Charles on this left wing. Very good approach play from Moruga.
Moruga still showing intentions. They're still confident of getting at least one. Need to get the 2, but one goal can bring back the confidence. Should have been 2-1 because that penalty from Ryan King Allen, he already caught the goalkeeper going the wrong direction, but apparently the ball went the wrong direction as well.
Yeah, and it would have made a big difference for Moruga's cause this evening. They would have gone into the half trailing by just 1 goal, and they've looked like they could have gotten another in the second half. Would have probably given them some sharpness, more impetus, more attacking nous, more confidence. And as it stands, Police come again looking to improve on their 2-0 advantage. It's a good cross across the box into the side netting from the left-hand side.
Kennedy had a nice move before the cross, carrying his man for a run. Atiba Charles in the meantime won the free kick. Young would have now come in, getting the action. Going to ground there for Moruga. Rivers ball searching for Reefer, but Police will come back. This is Jabari Mitchell. Bailey. Well defended by Sparks and Bailey battling.
Here's another Police substitution. Zion McLeod enters for Salim Henry.
Henry had a very good game. A lot of running, a lot of defending, a lot of attacking. Played both ends of the pitch. Now he gets a well-deserved rest.
Very solid performance. He gets a congratulatory touch from his coach, Richard Hood, as he takes his seat and his bib. We're in the final 10 minutes of this match between Moruga FC and Police FC. Police FC, the home team at these police barracks, leading 2-0. Jabari Mitchell, one of the scorers, take this corner.
Jabari Mitchell also had a very good game. A lot of running. As I mentioned, he scored.
The ball is still in play. Mitchell will return it.
And it's a goal!
This one is scored.
This looks like Purcell, who is the stopper for Police. He came out there using his height, rising above everyone, getting the glancing header.
And what about the celebration? It's 3-0 to Police. One of the reasons they've kept a clean sheet is now the reason they are looking at an unassailable lead in the 82nd minute. You see Mitchell recovering the ball. Moruga too slow to get back on him. Purcell
off the post,
head and shoulders above everyone else. Almost a free header if you look at it.
Perfectly placed.
Couldn't ask for a better one. It's a little more than Moruga deserved this evening. They don't look 3 goals. Drift of police, but
and Moruga have themselves to blame. They had that penalty. They have to go back to that penalty. That penalty, had it scored, could have changed a lot. The confidence of the players going into the half 2-1 would be a psychological difference to going in 2-0.
Yeah, and it would have been only their 3rd game of the tournament, the 3rd goal, of the tournament. So it would have helped them to rediscover their ability to put the ball in the back of the net.
Moruga, they were looking down at the barrel, their 5th consecutive loss to start the season. And of course, as you mentioned, they haven't scored much goals this season. Out of the first 4 games, they only scored twice. They lost the opening game 1-0 to CSW, that's Central Soccer World, and they lost 1-0 again to West Fort. And last week, they lost 2-0 to Cunupia. The goal that they scored 2 against the Hocketa, but they conceded 11 in that game.
Yeah, the Hocketa taking the opportunity to pad their...
Good save from Duncan.
To pad their goal difference, as you see the shot here, sorry.
So Moruga need to work on their scoring. They're getting the build-ups, they're getting the defense. Haven't been that bad because they only conceded 1 goal in the first game and another 1 goal in the second game, but they're scoring in the attacking, and they're playing the attacking third is letting them down, as we see KB.
Yeah, the attacking field has really been their issue, and as we've seen with other teams that had scoring problems, Defence Force, despite their position in the league, spoke about their issues in front of goal.
They seem to have rectified that yesterday with their 4-0 win over Central FC.
So to Cunupia fixing their goal scoring woes, though theirs might just be an issue of trying to overcome the teams around them in terms of goal difference.
Yes, because I cannot seem to understand how they have a scoring problem where Kevin Woodley already has 9 goals from 5 matches.
Yeah.
If you take him out, then where are the goals coming from? It seems to be coming from one person.
Yeah, their coach, Michael Defoe, probably want them to bang in goals from all over his lineup. But Woodley is happy to be the provider of most of their goals this season.
2 hat-tricks already. Hitting the bar.
Just riveting off the bar from Zion McLeod.
These teams not be satisfied with a 3-0 lead. They want 4.
Yeah, and the band continues to play the "We Want a Goal." As you see the shot here from the substitute McLeod. Good direction, good height, keeper well beaten. But his crossbar shaking. There's McLeod again into his captain Freitas. Free kick. Handball by Rivers.
And Rivers not happy, he's protesting that call. Gets an acknowledgement from Freitas.
Yeah, just getting a pat on the head, some encouragement from Freitas, the man known as Scooby. Very tricky player, very horrible marking assignment if you're a centre back. Jabari Mitchell. He's been on all dead balls this afternoon. But McLeod will take.
Straight to the goalkeeper.
Straight at Duncan.
Strong kick.
Oh, his touch just letting him down there. Reefer. If he does get a goal in these dying stages, it would be worth it. His shirt needs a proper wash this evening. He's beat his body for this Moruga side, as have these defenders and the goalkeeper. He's tripping on the ball, Duncan.
Bailey will go walk across with the ball to take this corner. Looks like a short corner to Mitchell.
The corner's taken short. Mitchell gets it again. They're trying similarly to how they got their third. Catch Moruga off on the quick play, but this time it doesn't work out. It's a Moruga goal kick. Moruga still playing their football, coming out of the back. It's a long searching ball, well taken down. That shot will not cause Lee any problems in the police goal. From Atiba Charles. He's been Reefer's best friend in the attack. Here's Scooby coming the other way. Tyrese Bailey sizing up his defender. It's well blocked there. It's a corner.
And as I was talking earlier about the wide players not looking to cross the ball. Now, Bailey had time to cross the ball, but he waited for the defender to come on him because these players are more comfortable with the ball looking to cut inside instead of hitting the early cross, because there was an opportunity to get a cross in.
That's right, and here's a good enough corner from Bailey, just not met well by the attacker.
We are in the 90th minute. Police leading 3-0. With this win, Police will go up on 12 points, level on points with Canupia, just 1 point behind Rangers. And of course, Defence Force 4th and 11, so only 2 points separating the top 4 teams. And after Defence Force, there's a gap of 4 points before West Fort, who's on 5th. Already the top 4 teams separating themselves from the rest of the pack.
This is where goal difference comes into play. This is why these teams have been trying to score even in the 90th minute. Referee, 4th official, Mr. Cox, will raise the board to show 3 minutes of time added on. As Police line up another free kick here in front of the band, playing Toro Toro. Referee says this is his bullpen. He's the matador. He controls all proceedings. This is another free toss attempt. The band strikes up again.
Well taken, but well held by the goalkeeper, Duncan.
Yeah, Duncan has really been calm. Despite conceding 3 this afternoon, he's really gone about his job with a certain degree of professionalism, as it should be expected at this level. He's fortunate to be beaten on his near post twice, but these things tend to happen to the best of us. Thomas on the right wing, cutting in. As Mr. Easton has observed, wingers are doing this evening. Thomas again. Ball is into McLeod. McLeod looking for Freitas. Great ball.
Great ball.
Great goal. That has to be the goal of the match.
Great ball from
McLeod. Wonderful ball from McLeod. And
but
the
referee's assistant.
The linesman does not agree. Does not agree. We finally got these police supporters off their seats, cheering and chanting. It's pulled back for offside.
That was a very good touch, a very good finish from Freitas, all the same.
Well-constructed move overall. McLeod showing good eyes to find the run of captain and centre forward. As we look at just about 20 seconds remaining of the 3 minutes. Moruga still pressing, still very high up the pitch. There's Freitas again, coming toward Moruga. He's whipping the ball around. This is a shot that's well blocked at the top of the area. Freitas will watch it run out. That should be enough for police.
But of course, it's 3-0. We already passed the 3-minute stoppage time. This is added time into stoppage time. So I think after this corner, that will be it. And police are on 12 points. And they will join Konupia 1 point behind Rangers. The defense force in 11. That will be it, I'm sure. Referee will just allow, he's watched his watch, he will just allow the goal kick to be taken, and that's it. Police winning this one 3-0. Goals from Hutchinson, Mitchell, and Cameron Purcell, securing the 3 points over Moruga, who had some openings. They had a penalty missed in the first half. They have only themselves to blame for not getting on the score sheet, and of course police all the same are very happy with the 3-0 win.
Yeah, and it's a good win for Police FC. It's a bit disappointing for Moruga. They've played what was possibly the best game that they've played so far in the tournament. They've looked really good this afternoon, very enterprising, very smart, very sharp in certain areas, just not getting that sharpness in the final third. As we look at the highlights from today's match, with those highlights, some players just sportsman-like touching another player from the other side. Coach Richard Hood full of high fives. And here are the highlights. This was the goal from Police. Second one from Mitchell. There is Dunton getting involved there. Freitas just putting this ball wide. It's Mitchell again hitting the side netting. So there's that chance from Mitchell into the side. Really good football here. Really good pressing all over the pitch. That is Rion King. Allen, who missed that first half penalty for the Moruga side. A blunder there from Duncan. He was well backed up by his captain. An opportunity for Moruga to nick one. Well marshaled by Purcell. Tough going for Moruga, but they did have some encouraging moments. There's Mitchell bundled over there unceremoniously by the Moruga player. Another strong tackle from Allen. Clash of heads in the midfield. Of course, the third goal by Purcell to seal this victory. Jabari Mitchell providing the assist. Moruga just falling asleep. And a proper celebration there from the police centre-back. As you look at the darkened skies around the police barracks, toast a very good game here at the police barracks, involving two very strong teams. Wonderful stuff really from Moruga. They have to be commended despite going under 3-0 this afternoon. They have shown the spirit that is needed to get them out of this position that they have in the league. Police, of course, move on to 12 points. They're third in the league. Moruga FC still rooted to the other side of the table, still aspiring to better. Police will look ahead to next weekend's fixtures, as will Moruga. As we get ready to hear from protagonists this evening. Now it's to Ian for the interviews with the Moruga FC player.
Put together some good passes, some good moments in the game, but did not get the 3 points.
Yeah, well, the league more or less is new to most of the guys, so it's a building process. So every training session, we're trying to put in a lot of work to get to that level as the rest of the team. But the guys showing a lot of effort moving forward. They're showing confidence, they're showing willingness. A lot of guys making the sacrifice to be there and come to put in the work. But it's a nice experience for the guys moving forward, and we hope with the rest of games coming up that we could give a better display and make the community feel like Moruga is still alive.
But you can't help to go back to the first half, and had that penalty been converted, it could have been so much different in the second half.
Yeah, well, more or less that is football. More or less that is football. Sometimes you capitalize on your chances and sometimes it don't come off. But I would have liked the guy to score the penalty because it would have put in a nice situation to be back in the game moving forward. But all in all, I still proud of each and every one of them youngsters because they're really making the effort, and I can't ask for more than just effort.
And you did mention that it's a young team, it's a new league for them, a new level of football for them. So what are some of the other positives that you would take out from today's game?
Well, more or less the positive that I would take out from this game, that we was passing around the ball much more better than the previous games. The previous games, it was a little more harder for us to string 2-3 passes together. But this game, we passed the ball a little better than the couple games before. And I will take that as a positive moving forward.
All the best for the rest of your tournament, and have a good trip down the highway.
Yeah, man, thanks. It's a long trip, so I appreciate it.
All the best, man. So that was the captain for Moruga, Tigana Sparks. Now I'm being joined by Jabari Mitchell, who 2 weeks ago wasn't too happy on this grounds, but he came back, and of course he came back with a bang today, scoring a goal. Now, about that goal you would have scored, tell me about that goal.
Well, it was a pass from my teammate Jem Gordon. Only one thing I had in my mind to control, get it out my feet and finish, and that was happened, and I'm happy with it.
Now, this is what, your third straight win after the loss against Rangers. Now police have, would you agree if I say that police are a place where you want to be now?
Yeah, of course, we're on top of things, but where the playing is concerned, I think we could improve, and we'll continue to work on that and continue to get better game by game.
And the fourth goal, had that fourth goal stood, because the referees saw it different. He raised his flag. Now, had that goal had scored, would you say that would have been a brilliant pass? Well, it was a brilliant pass, but that pass from McLeod, how would you read that pass?
High level. I was really happy with the pass, the vision, and the execution. It was very unfortunate that it was an offside goal.
Well, all the best. Who you have next week? You have when you
Central Soccer World. Central Soccer World next Sunday.
And I'm sure you will be looking forward to that game. Now, what are some of the negatives that you want to take away from this game as you go to face Central Soccer World? You know, it can't be 100%.
As I say, the quality where Boston the game is concerned, I think we had to improve where that is concerned. There was still a lot of racing. We need to take control and do better, and we'll work on it.
All the best and congratulations.
Thanks a lot, man.
Well, that was Jabari Mitchell. Now we go back to studio where we will meet Jovan Ravello.
And yes, that is the captain of Police FC, the victorious side this afternoon. They won 3-0. Just want to apologize for the audio on the first of those two interviews. Police FC winning 3-0, of course. Next weekend they will play AC Port of Spain. Moruga FC has Central FC. Both sides looking to improve on their fortunes. It's been a pleasure bringing this match to you. On behalf of myself, my co-commentator Ian Wason, and all the members of the crew, I want to thank you for being with us. We'll see you next weekend for more Ascension Tournament.